So Shotshow was about a week and a half, 2 weeks ago, and after Shotshow I actually got super ill. You guys probably still hear it in my voice right now. And everything that I got from the actual show, I have just put in this bag here, and I kind of just stashed under my work desk. I'm feeling a little bit better now, so I kind of wanted to do a video on what I was able to snag at Shotshow. Now, it is a trade show, so you can't necessarily buy things there. There are some booths that do allow you to do that. But I think for the most part, you're not supposed to buy things at Shotshow because it is a trade show. With me being a creator, I was able to link up with other brands that I've worked with in the past, and they have been able to give me some things and be generous enough to let me review some products of theirs, which I'll do a little bit more of a deep dive into the stuff that I got here. But this is gonna be more of like a ramble type video because I really don't know the order of how things are in this bag. I'm just gonna be pulling things out, showing the camera here, and that's pretty much it. So let's get into it. When you first get to Shotshow, there's a bunch of these SAR firearms bags that are kind of just hanging on their little kiosks. It's for you to grab, it's for free because obviously tables all over Shotshow have free patches, free things, free magazines, whatever it is. So I obviously grabbed one, which is pretty cool. I mean, there's not much to it. There's a little pocket here, which I was able to use for a water bottle. And that's pretty much that's on here. Now you open this up, super huge on the inside here. Obviously you got a map for the Shotshow itself. You got a big mossy oak catalog with different coupons and stuff like that. That was pretty cool. All the different pamphlets that I was able to get from different people that I visited, CJRB, Artisan Cutlery. I got some Glow Rhino, glow in the dark, what are these, Band-Aids? Stickers? I don't know. I got a lot of it though. I did get a lot of it. I also got, let's see, Glow Rhino patch. That's pretty cool. Yeah. Also got this. This is like a handshake patch that QVO Tactical Roger was able to give me at Shotshow. If you don't know who that is, QVO Tactical, he does a lot of gun content and he resides here in Las Vegas, and that's how I actually know about this guy. So that's pretty cool. Let's slap that. Let's put that right up here. Bam. Okay. Oh, I got some knives. You know what? This is a knife that, this is actually this knife right here. This is the Chevron, okay, by Yon Knives. I think it's a Riot makes this knife here, but this is Magna Cut, and that's really nice. You got titanium, carbon fiber scales. It's a frame lock. And this knife is just phenomenal. I mean, the action on that, fling, is really great. So that knife actually was in this box right here. So let me put that back in there. I got another knife, and this one is from Tenable Knives, which is also Concept Knives. And let's see, open this up. This right here is the Fenrir. This is the button lock Fenrir. So you know what? I actually have one of these already. A different variant. I have the carbon fiber button lock Fenrir. This is a Greg Schaub design. Obviously, the Fenrir is one of my favorite styles that Concept and Tenable make, and that's really nice. So what's really cool is that I got insight on the fact that if their knives are button lock or if they have that access crossbar lock, you can count on the knives being ambidextrous. So that's pretty cool. That right there is the Fenrir by Tenable Knives. Bam. And all the other stuff that I got, I actually put in this Maxpedition belt pouch. Now this was clipped onto my actual belt at Shotshow, and then I ended up opening this up as soon as I got more stuff from the show. So this here is another knife from Bestech. Now I don't know the exact names of these knives, okay? Like I said, I'm just going through every single thing here. I'll make sure that when I do my review video, I'll give you guys the exact names and tech specs of each one. I think this is like an angry owl or something like that. Could be wrong, but that right there is a knife that I was able to get from Bestech. They actually gifted this to me. I didn't even ask for this. I was just doing a video on what they got that's new. But you got a button lock right there. You got a good thumb hole right there as well. Very nice form fitting in my hand. Got some contouring right there as well. Feels really good. And that right there is from Bestech Knives. We got a lot more knives. So good buddy Steven, actually just met him at Shotshow this year. Very nice guy. He's from Shieldon Knives. Kind of showed you guys a little bit of a short that I did on the Scythe. The Scythe is actually a popular knife that they have, but they're also an OEM company. So if ever you want to make your own knives and you're into CAD and all that stuff, they can turn that creation into fruition because of the work that they do. So a lot of these things are from his table. This is something that caught my eye here, and this is actually a fixed blade, but you take a look at that. Wow, what the hell? You got a small little handle right there, only 3 fingers, but then you got a beefy blade. I don't think this is an actual knife that they have that's a Shieldon knife, but it is an OEM of theirs. So what he did tell me is that everything that has Shieldon on it that is an OEM, you can make your logo, you can change the color, you can change the materials, you can change the blade style, however you want, you can do with that because they are an OEM. So I have that. I think he gave me 2 of these. Yeah, so I got, there was 2 of them on the table. Sure enough, gave me 2. So that's pretty sweet. Probably gonna be giving one of these away. And then he also gave me one in a micarta and a stonewash. This is badass, look at that. Pretty sharp, really like that. This thing is super beefy. I could have sworn I saw something like this on the table at Tops Knives. Could be wrong, looks very similar. But I have that. This is actually a company of theirs. So Enrigi Knives or Nrigi Knives. But this is actually a client of Shieldon Knives, Stevens. And this is a knife that he OEM'd for him. So this is an example of what it actually looks like. Now this is a CPM 20CV. It's bead blasted. The handle material is titanium. It's a flat grind frame lock. And let's take a look at it. So this is the knife right here. Wow. And that's what you're looking at right there. So this is OEM by Shieldon Knives. All right. Oh, wow. Holy action. Drop shut. Okay, that was a user error. Wow. That comes out like a ting. I like that. That is Enrigi Knives. Enrigi Knives? Please correct me if I'm saying that wrong. But that is the knife right there. Boom. That action is phenomenal. Titanium. This is definitely the most premium thing that he had me leave with that day. And this is an OEM of his actual clients that he wanted to show, because he had a lot of different samples on there, which is like multi-tools and stuff like that. So that's pretty cool. Let's put that in the box here so I don't scratch that up. More Shieldon knives. So this right here, I don't have a name to. It looks like it's a front flipper wired clip, which is ambidextrous. You can put over on this side as well. And I'll make sure I let you guys know if it is an OEM or it's not in the review videos, because right now I do not know. But this is one right here where it has green micarta inlays and G10 as well. This is a front flipper. All right, and it's ambidextrous here. It's also a liner lock. So that right there is one of the knives that he's left me with. This is a bigger boy right here. If you want to take a look at that. Bam, bam. Ooh. This is called the Viper. That's what it says on there, at least 154 CM. Okay. And that blade shape is completely different. Take a look at that. A lot bigger of a knife, as you can see. 4 fingers on there. Way bigger. And then this is, I think this is one of their OEM knives. This is an aluminum blue. And then it looks like they got a bead blasted blade right there as well. You got your pocket clip right here. So that's another OEM, I believe, that Shieldon makes. You can change the colors around as well. This is another OEM as well. You got green micarta, black clip right there, only right hand front flipper. Tonto blade. That's pretty cool. I think there's also a black variant of this in here. And is this it? Yep. Look at that. So it's a black micarta. Same one. That one's a little bit more snappier. Tonto blade, liner lock, front flipper. Okay. And then we got, is this an OEM or is this one of their knives? This is another Shieldon. This has a little bit more texture to the scales here. More of a rigid big boy. This is a Relicanth Django D2. Look at that. More of a tactical blade for sure, or more of like a hunter's knife. So you got thumb studs. Nice action. Okay, liner lock. You got your back flipper as well. Boom. Action's very nice. Okay. The Relicanth. This here is actually a Shieldon knife, and this one is also a scythe, but it's a different one. Take a look at that. MikeyDC. MikeyDC is the designer. This is the Rain, or the colorway is the Rain, if I'm not mistaken. So it's a front flipper. Ooh. And look at that blade. It is a beauty. 154 cm. You can choke up on this bad boy right here. You got some jimping right here as well. And nice cutting tip there. Bam. So that's a Shieldon knife. Also ambidextrous. Really like that. Some patches. Some scythe patches. Oh, got a scythe patch right there. We can call that one Ultim. Ooh, this is an interesting one. A lobster. Take a look at that. This is an OEM. They also do 3D printing on knives. So this is one where if you want to get the lobster on there, you can. And look at that. This thing is different, isn't it? So you got your hole right there. This is also a front flipper, and I don't even know what you call that type of blade. We can call this a lobster claw blade, but you got that right there. Pretty badass. This is the scythe, what they're most known for over at Shieldon Knives. Probably one of my favorites here. And this is in PEI or Ultim, okay? Textured, and this is the larger version. So there's actually a smaller scythe, but we have the large variant right there. So like that. This is also ambidextrous pocket clip. Another case here. And I think this is an actual Shieldon knife brand that they have. That's a the Colibri. This is a small guy right there. Looks a little bit of like a spear point. 154 cm as well. Boom, front flipper. Oh, come on. User error. There we go. All right. So that right there is the Colibri. Oh, this is what I took to the show, but this is something that Civivi actually sent me, so I didn't get this at the show. I already had this. I brought this to the show. That is the Civivi yonder. And we got more knives. So this is another OEM knife of theirs. They wanted to show you 2 different colors, but they got more colors if you want to pick from them. And you got this small knife right here, only right hand. And you got back flipper, and you got your thumb hole. So that's the blade. They do some pretty nice OEM stuff, I gotta say. Boom, back flipper is really nice. And choke up on that bad boy right there. And then not only do they have it in red, but they also have it in black. Oops. So that right there is another OEM knife by Shieldon Knives. And then lastly, they have this multi-tool that they were actually selling there. So it's kind of like the Shieldon blue that they use for their logo. And it comes with a wood saw. It also comes with a knife, little Tonto action. It comes with, let's see, what is this here? Comes with scissors. That's pretty cool. And then it deploys like so. It comes with a bottle opener and a file and a screwdriver. So those are all the different tools that this bad boy comes with. And this was only for like $3 on their table. They also have a little lanyard hole right there, which is pretty cool. So that is another thing there, and that's pretty much it. I also have more of the scythe patches. I also got a Tecto patch. Tecto knives are there. And my last stop was Ocaso, and Ocaso actually let me take this home. And this is their new strategy in titanium. Bam. Boom. Ooh, that action, oh my gosh. S35VN, ambidextrous clip. Back flipper is phenomenal. This thing is great. I mean, drop, shut, action. Wow. And the titanium on this just feels really good. Super excited with what Rick has coming out for Ocaso, especially the fixed blade that he got coming out. Has my name all over it. But that's everything that I got at Shotshow, guys. I'll make sure I get a little bit more detailed with the names of the knives that were sent to me. Obviously, Shieldon gave me a bunch of knives, and I don't know the exact names to them, whether or not they're ones that they sell on their site or their OEM, but I will clarify that in review videos to come. Thank you again to everybody at Shotshow that I was able to link with, everybody that stopped by and say hi to me. I will catch you guys on the next one. Peace out.